compelling matchup. One team ranked in the top 25, feeling good about themselves. The other unranked, feeling underappreciated, underrated. Can they step up today? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a team from the American South Florida Bulls taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the USF Bulls offense will be the first up today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the mark. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun formation here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Bulls bring their punt team onto the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Porton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Brings the USF offense back on the field now. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Grab behind the line. It's Isaac. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They'll run it here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back and going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and a long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
He's running out of time here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Quarterback pulls the ball into keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. So now on comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They
tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Catch made on the left side. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Alabama now operating in the red zone.
42 Spiders. 42 Spiders.
Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. Catch made on the right side.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. He'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They get the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Nice grab. It's Porton. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Hey.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Young. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap, and then first down right back to the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
To the air, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Adams. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. We make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Bulls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, USF.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Takes the handoff. It's Young. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The short hands, it's Hale. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Motion now from the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Bringing it out. It's Hampton. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And now the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Porton. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Young. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. To the air, it's Simpson. Close to the tight end. Pass caught, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First and goal, handoff. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Quarterback still with the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense brings him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Rogers. Tackle, but 1st down. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield.
He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The Bulls looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him for a sack. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. What a throw by the freshman QB. First down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
On the set.
The Bulls will line up on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Bringing pressure. It's reeled in. It's Rodgers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. The Bulls are going to cash in this red zone trip. You keep him off balance with a run. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, South Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Loose football. The offense recovers the fumble, but the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. And now it's timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Touchdown, tie. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The Bulls come up to the line in a hurry-up. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Offense getting set. It's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.